Naputol. Ba yan? Ayun ha? Na-remove. Sorry guys, take two. Take two guys, take two. Take two. Sorry. Sorry. Hindi ako makapagpasok BMV. Nahuhulog. Sorry guys, take two. Hi GERRYBOY, you still there? Sorry, take two. Nahulog. Nahulog ako. I can't drop the hagdanan. I don't know why, guys. I don't know why I can't drop the stairs or elevator or escalator. I'm gonna finish what I'm eating. I'm still eating, guys. Hang on. Bagal ko kumumuya. Then habang kumumuya, nagtutuki. Ay, mabagal talaga. Ang work ko ang dami. Hi guys, look at this smoke bush flower. Is this beautiful? I love the color. It's really burgundy. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just sharing guys. Smoke bush flower. No more take three. No more take three. Pasaway ka ha. No more take three. Okay, just only take two. No more take three. Take two only. Ano ba to? Nahulog nga ako pag nilalagay ko yung hagdan eh. Hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin ko. Copy. Okay. Let's see if this gonna work. Ayaw talaga. Awan ko, Michelle, ayaw magpababa. Pagka kinalikot ko naman to, nako. Let's have a tea. Ayaw magpababa. I got a game. Where's my game? Where's my game? I got a game here. Paano ba to? Present. Share screen. I got the game. I'm just starting this game. What's that? Does you wanna go? Select tab. The Agra. Share. Okay. See that, guys? Nawala. See? I know how to do this now, guys. I don't know if this is gonna work. Nawala. Up. Nako. Ayaw nga magpa-copy-paste uli. Hindi ko na alam nung gagawin ko. Ayaw magpa-copy-paste. Kainis. I like this one, guys. Let's put a name over here. Ayaw nga, punta nga ako doon sa invite. Pagka inaano ko siya, ayaw magpaano. Ayaw, say copy. Tapos punta ako dito.
Ayaw naman. Mamaya, punta naman ako sa kabila. Mahulog na naman. Ano ba yan? Dito na lang tayo. Anong bawal ang image ilagay sa comment? Anong bawal? Anong image? Nakatupis? Ayan ka na naman, aakyat ka, tapos hindi ka naman naakyat. Ewan ko sa'yo. Puro ka na lang akyat. Gusto mo, escalator tsaka elevator, wala naman ako niyan. Pag yan ang hiningin mo, wala ako. It's alright, brother, Brett, if you're BG, it's okay, not a problem. Oh my God, brother Brett. What are you doing? Huh? Thank you for the super sticker. My goodness, me brother Brett. So just only take 2, no take 3. Okay. Thank you so much. Can't say any words to you as only thank you. Okay. Well, dude, I have now money to give to the spin wheels. Okay. Spin wheels. Maybe I do that game on Friday. What is Friday? Okay, Friday. Asana sa'yo, sis Lisa. Dagdagan mo ng 3 rin. Asaway. I know, brother Brett, you always do that. You don't comment much, but you just watch. And probably sometimes when you do understand our words, you just laugh your heads off too. Brother Brett, thank you so much. You know, I listened this morning, one of the radio, and this radio announcer is from UK, and he said on the radio that you just lurk. Brother Brett, he said send an email to him and he will grant that your wishes. So I was thinking while I'm on driving alone and I drop off my son. I know you do, Brother Brett. You support a lot of people. You're so kind. We appreciate it because we know, especially the freelancing family, you support most of us. So I think you got a big heart, Brother Brett. You support everybody. You're so kind. You got a big heart. Anyway, I was thinking maybe I will write a letter to this radio announcer because oh, you got multiple that's good. I'm having trouble to switch different tab all the time on my computer because when I do that, I can't get into the other end. I don't know. But anyway. Hi, Nova. Hi, Nova. How are you? Nova Real Show. Hi, Nova. Where are you from? How are you? And thank you for hitting the button. Thank you so much. How are you, Nova? And how did we meet? Hi, Team Bohol. How are you? How are you guys? Donate to you, Sis Lisa. Ikaw mag-donate another 3, Sis Lisa. Oh, thank you, Team Bohol. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys. Before something going to happen again to my live streaming, I would love to shout out first, okay? I will shout out Brother Brett and thank you for your super sticker, Viking Gaming. Thank you so much. I know you're working. Sis Lisa, Blessed Michelle, Brother Jerry Boy, thank you. Nova Real Show, thank you. Janet Cabog team, thank you. Thank you for like and share, Brother Brett. Anyway, I'll finish what I'm talking early on. I was thinking maybe I will write a short note that my Christmas wish is to give a donation to the public school, especially to my son's school, because they're only small community. And then, according to the radio announcer, that he will granted some of the Christmas wish. I'm not wishing for myself because um, only I need is 8 hours sleep. The rest I can do it. Anyway, that's all. So anyway, guys, talking about Christmas wish. Do you have any Christmas wish? I, I tried what do you call this one? I tried to put the to the hagdan so you can talk over here. Um, Sis Lisa, I would love to donate to the Philippines if I'm there. I don't want just to hand it the money. I'd rather I'm the one to go there and to see that the money secured to go to the people that who really needed the most. So as you know, my problem. Yes, Brother Jerry Boy, it was take to now. Um, um, because sometimes when you handed the money, thank you, shout out to you, Brother Jerry Boy. If you handed the money, sometimes it never really went well to the people that they really needed the most. Gcash. Nako, blessed, I don't have Gcash, so sorry. Um, I wish that there's no people suffering anymore for everything. That's what my wish on my Christmas. You know, that I wish that everybody is fair for everything, but life is not like that. That's very sad. So I'm making cup of tea. Anyway, we can share a lot of Christmas wish. We can talk all of them all the time, all the Christmas wish, but some of them is granted, some of them is not easy to be granted. It's very hard, you know. Oh my goodness me. Good, good, sis Lisa. So I will read it. Yes, my Christmas wish, I'm sending money to buy rice and ulam to those no food in the Philippines next week. That's very good, sis Lita. Sis Lisa, very, very good. Um, I love to do that also in the Philippines, but I'd rather I'm the one to go there and hand it because my target is I really love to help the school, especially public school, because public school they all always costing money. I think I mentioned this long time ago that if when I save all the money that I receive from YouTube channel, I will give some to the public school. But I need to be there in the Philippines. So hopefully one day when I go home, I have enough money to give some of the things for the in the Philippines. Yeah, I know all over the world they have those homeless. Even here in Australia, the government here, they always trying to help people don't have any house, trying to help those people. But sometimes some of the people is have a coconut head, doesn't want to listen, and it's not good enough that you help people for something. They need to help themselves at the same time. That's what I do believe. But like school, not everybody can afford to the school, either you're in a public school, because you need to have your uniform, your bag, your things, you name it. Um, but that's the way it is. I I more intended to help more on a public school because kids, they need to go to school. You don't want them just to go outside, just playing. They need to have their own future at the same time, to learn how to read, to write, and have a good discipline to themselves, you know. Well, that's my opinion, guys. I don't know the rest, but that's my opinion. That's really my aim, to help public school. Because I came from public school, so I know how hard. I've seen all my classmates and my neighbor. Hi, Sis Cherry. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for um giving a tusok with me, Sis Cherry Papoy. Cherry Papoy, thank you, thank you. Tapos ka na mag-live streaming. Anyway, yeah, that's really what I really want to do. But anyway, it takes a while and time to do all those things. Yes, Sis Lisa, I'm going isang oras. Jerry Boy! Oh my goodness me, Jerry Boy. Thank you so much, Jerry Boy. This is a blessing, really. I know, brother, Jerry Boy. My goodness me, brother Jerry, brother um Brett, you melt me with these things. Goodness me. You know, last week I my son joined the fundraising at the school, so I spread out those ask for a help. So he raised about I think $200 because we did the self donate. I don't want to cry, and because I know people like a flower shop, so they donate also, and some of the people in YT, like Gamo Production, I asked a help to them. They give me a help also. So those money straight to the school, and our my kids school raise money. I don't know the total amount that they raise, and then those money is going to the sports utilities, like the because here is very popular. They called football, and I don't know how they call that in America. I know America they got rugby, or I forgot what is the other name. And yeah. Anyway, I'm just reading while I'm explaining things. Brother Brett, what is beagles? Do I need to search? Hang on, I'll pick up my phone. I'm Googling it now, Brother Brett. Yes, football, like that. So anyway, they buying new ball, new net, putting more posts to the oval. So yeah, beagle. So beagle small sturdy breed of hound, having a smooth dense coat, usually of white, tan, and black, often used for hunting hares. Archaic, a person who spies on others. I don't really get this one. I think I need to have um oh, okay. Now I'm busy reading here, Brother Brett, sorry. Because never heard before the words beagle, that's all. So I try to find the words beagle. Beagle. BAGLE. A small sturdy breed of hound having a smooth, dense. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to read this meaning of this, you know. If I never encounter the words, I don't understand much. So I will post this one. Oh, okay. So this is what I read, sis Lisa. So this is what beagles mean. A small sturdy breed of hound having a smooth dense coat, usually of white tan, supposed to be tan, that one, and black often used for hunting, supposed to be tan. Thank you so much for leaving the thumbs up, Jerry boy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. So anyway, guys, I don't know how to explain this. Do I need to have another matter? So it's about the dog or doggy, you know. Is anyone, Brother Brett, you still there? Can you help me with this? Anyway, so where I lost because I'm concentrating reading and I forgot I'm in live streaming. Easy to me to be distracted, guys. This is me. That's why I can't be really a teacher. Or my student will be not in a good stage of learning. Easy to be distracted. You said about the, can you correct me if I'm reading this properly, Beagle? Just give me a thumbs up if I reading that correctly, because you mentioned you and your brother have beagle. So what do you do really? Maybe you come up, brother Brett. So you can explain to them what's this all about. Hi Christina Kate, hello. How are you? Christina Kate official. How are you? Oh, so you had a dog when you are, since when you were 10 to 24 years old. Okay. So did you had fun with it? Because they said for it's just like hound is just a type of dog, right? Am I correct? Just picturing out and reading more over here. Just tell me if I'm wrong or correct. Maybe you just put some writing there, Brother Brett, so they can understand what's that all about. Just curious, that's all. Hers is a female rabbit. Is that correct, Brother Brett? my mind is not anymore on this type of things. Is that correct, Brother Brett? You there? Help me so they can understand. I'm lost. Anyway, Brother Brett, maybe you explain that to me. Okay, hang on. I try to give you the stairs so you can come up and help me. Hang on, Brother Brett, okay? I will try. Brother Brett,
Hello.
can you hear me, Brother Brett?
Yes, I can. Loud and clear.
That's good.
hmm
Maybe you can help me to explain to them about
Yeah,
this beagle
beagles are
small.
a scent hound, if anyone wants to know. And they're little dogs. They're not super little. They're like 25, around 25, 30 pounds. Depends on, because there's like more than
Yep,
one size of beagle, but they're only like couple inches difference in size. Like because how they measure a
yep,
dog's size is from the top of their back, like right by their, or like a little behind their neck.
yep,
So that's how they measure dog size and height.
yep.
And then they're a
Hello.
really docile dog. And then that's why I put in the Beagle Freedom Project in the chat, because they use beagles, because since they're docile and really calm, they use them to experimental lab testing. So that Beagle Freedom Project, what they do is they rescue the dogs from a facility where they're malnourished. They got all these weird like experiments that are done on them, and then they're most of the time they're kept in like little cages and not fed properly, and they're all skinny, and a lot of them get infections and like stuff. Like they have ones that have dogs that had infections in their eyes, and dogs that are like they rescue that are missing an eye because they had to have their eye removed because they weren't treated when they got an infection and all this stuff. So and then
Oh,
they've rescued like thousands and thousands of beagles from like that. And so beagles are used more than any other dog for lab testing. And a lot of them they get are like missing an eye, skinny, have health problems, and and they're a nonprofit, so the only money they get is from what they're donated, and then so they have to a lot of times take most of the dogs to the vet and get them like treated, which could be, even for a simple visit, could be like 70, $80. If you're just like giving the dog the dog's only in
yep,
there for like 15, 20 minutes to get like a shot. It's like a lot of money. It's about as expensive as it is to get your to go to the doctor for like a human being. It's about as expensive to have your
yep,
dog
yep,
treated.
true.
And I had a beagle that was named Angie
Yep.
when I was a kid. And that dog was named after the Rolling Stones song. It was my dad's idea to name the dog after the Rolling Stones song. Me and my brother, oh, that's a cool name when we were kids. So we named that dog that, because the Rolling Stones have a song called Angie that came out in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I
Yep.
remember
Yeah, I
that,
know that
Shen.
song.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
I know
Brett?
that. I know Rolling Stone.
Yep. And beagles are white and tan most of the time, or white, tan, and black,
Yep,
multicolored.
yep.
How you doing, Brett? Anyhow, my
Oh,
friend?
so
Sorry,
They're
always stuff
they're
that.
like 14
Listen, I'm
inches
sorry
tall.
about all the stuff that happened in the past, dude. I mean, everybody has their opinion. I'm
Okay, it's okay.
apologizing. Yeah. Okay, bro.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Brother Brett, to explain about Beagle. Now I
Mhm.
have more idea what's
Beagles are
that. But
fast. If you want to
hearing
know, beagles can run like
yeah,
30
well,
miles.
thank you.
They're fast enough to catch a rabbit. They run like about
Yeah,
30
that's what
miles
I
an
said.
hour.
That here's his
And then they're
female
used to
rabbit.
hunt rabbit. That's what they're used for. And they'll like get a rabbit and like um get them. But people still hunt rabbits sometimes. I mean, it's not as big as it used to be, but they usually
Yep,
use like a small gauge shotgun or a 22 to hunt rabbits.
yep.
And beagles are a little bit
Same here in
taller than a rabbit.
Australia. Yeah,
Rabbit
they shoot
shoe.
also the rabbit and also
Mhm.
um
And they're cool
rabbit,
dogs.
rabbit
also
shoe.
some
I know a lot about the breed because I had one. My brother had one too. That was named solely after the lead singer of Godsmack. My brother really likes the band
oh,
Godsmack from like 20 something years ago.
I've never
And,
heard of them.
hmm
I've
Yeah,
never
they
heard
I
of
don't
them,
know
Brett.
them.
3 or 4 hits back in the day.
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah, they.
Go back,
Oh,
way back
But
in the day.
beagles are the only
yeah.
dog that can do three different barks too. If anyone wants to know, they have like something in their
Oh,
throat where they can do like 3 different barks that no other breed can do. And then plus two, reason why they have like big ears, because when they put their head down and they track a scent on the ground, the scent gets
yep.
stuck to their ears, and then so they can recognize the scent. That's how. And plus, beagles can like literally can smell stuff that was like there like 2-3 weeks ago, because they're like even a basic dog, their sense of smell is like probably, I don't know. Well, I don't even know what it is. Maybe like 300 times ours or something. Or it's like ridiculous. Their sense of smell is so good. They can smell stuff that we don't even know it ever existed, like scents.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're so
That's very interesting.
and then they would use them probably for like other stuff, but they're so small because like hounds, they use bloodhounds and like coon hounds and stuff for search and rescue, because they're bigger. They're like more than double the size of a beagle. They probably weigh like 60-70 pounds a bloodhound, or 80 pounds. They're about the size of like a lab bloodhounds. But beagles they use them. There was a guy that was using one to sniff termites out of walls in people's houses, because you know how some houses get overrun with termites in the walls. That'll eat away. Eat away eventually termites if you leave them in like your walls. They'll eat your studs of your house. Like the studs that are in between your walls. And then they'll eat away. They'll eat away like wood and stuff. So you got to control them. And one guy, they have such a good sense of smell. They can smell the termites in the walls.
But is that like is that like well, obviously UK is different, Brett, but it's like, is that in America it's termites?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then there was a guy also using one to sniff out illegal fruit coming over from other countries at an airport. His dog's probably dead now. It's probably like 10 years ago this guy was doing it. But there was he trained it to where he could sniff out fruit in someone's like suitcase, because you're not allowed to bring into the United States. You're not allowed to bring a fresh fruit into the United States from another country. So you can I think you can do it from like one state to the other, but you can't do it from like Mexico and United States, or like Jamaica and the United States. It won't let you bring fresh fruit.
I mean, we only get like
the same
woodworm over here in the UK, which rips through the wood, obviously. We only have woodworm, but I don't think it's the same as termites, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but beagles are cool dogs too. The only drawback is sometimes they howl a lot. That's what they call it, howling, when they bark.
I mean, to cut you off.
And then beagles are unique too, where they'll be tracking a scent and they'll yip. They'll like yip like it's like more faster, and then they yip. They yip when they're on the scent, and when they see, if they see the animal, they start howling really, really loud.
The thing is, though, we've always, my mum's always, well, she lost a dog like last Christmas, like the song goes, We've always had Jack Russells, and they're good little dogs, honestly.
Yeah. And then they're the laziest dog breed, supposedly. I guess is what I just looked up recently. They only need like 40 minutes of run per day, 40 minutes of play or run time per day, and they're good. They are lazy. Like they'll want to lay with you. Like the beagle I had and the beagle my brother had, it would like lay with me in the chair. Like my brother had a recliner, one of those like, and then it would squeeze in next to me. I would squeeze to one side of the seat, and it would squeeze in next to me and lay there as long as you would let it lay. It'd lay there for hours and hours if you would let it.
Yeah, my dog is like that. I got
like 14, 15 inches tall.
I got Australian Shepherd.
Oh yeah, those are a herding breed.
Oh,
yep. My dog is an Australian Shepherd. The color of her eyes is not the same. Yep, and she got spotted body, and then every evening, this is before 7 o'clock, she start to walk around in the house, in the kitchen, sit down in front of the kitchen and bark at me once. It means I'm here, and then I just ignore her, and then suddenly just bark again twice. I said, it's dinner time, because I trained her since she was a puppy. I don't really want to have a dog. When our Border Collie dog passed away, she was about at least 14 years old, so it's really, really old. And I said to my husband and my kids, said, that's it. I don't want to have any dog. And then my daughter was crying. Said, oh, we need to replace the dog. I said, no. But behind my back, they already searching a dog. And then they keep telling me a hint. Oh, what about Australian Shepherd? I said, no, I don't care. Whatever dog is that, I don't really want to have any dog, because I feel so sad to our old dog. And then one day they come home and said, we got a surprise for you. And I saw this little cute puppy. I said, no, I don't want to have a dog. And my daughter, she follow everywhere. I tell you what, because you need to train them like a baby. Poop here, poop there, wee there. And my daughter just keep following every day. Probably she did that almost 3 months. Keep following every day. I just ignore. And then one day when she was pushing with me, I said, no, I'm not gonna pick you up. And she jumped on me. I said, okay, I give you a cuddle, I give you a kiss or a cuddle. And then they're all laughing because I said, no dog, I don't like dog. And then that's the start. Every 7 o'clock in the evening, wherever we are, we come home inside the house, dinner, that's food and water at the same time. And then when she's finished, she go out to the house, back again, and she squeezed between myself and my son in the middle to sit down there. And then now she's already 4 years old. She's still doing the same thing over and over during the night.
Yeah, and those dogs are like,
and
because 40, 50 pounds or something. They're like a medium size dog.
Yeah, my dog is just only small.
I know someone who had a dog that was half
really
Australian Shepherd. One of my friends did. It was half Australian Shepherd and half something else that he had for years. It was named Rebel.
Oh, well, the other week I saw in my entire life, first time I've seen a, what's that? What is the name of that dog in a Great Dane? That's a big dog.
Yeah, they're the second tallest dog in the world.
Yeah, the Great Dane. I was so scared because it was so big and so heavy, and it kept pushing me. And I said, "Oh, help! Somebody help!" And they were screaming, and they're all laughing.
Yeah, they're big dogs.
Pushing me, and I just, oh, no.
Generally weigh like around 100
pounds.
Yeah.
Imagine that sitting in your face.
Just because they're so tall.
Yeah, and then they're all laughing. I said, "No one hurt you. It's only saying hello to you." I said, "Oh, I'm scared with this dog. It's so big," and I almost cry. And I said, "Jenny, this is your first time." I said, "It's my first time I've seen a Great Dane dog." I said, "I've seen this only in Scooby-Doo movie."
I've seen them multiple times. Great Danes. There was some people that bring, they're not supposed to bring dogs into my work. I work at IKEA. I'm supposed to bring dogs in my work unless they're a service dog. And you can, but people sneak their dogs in anyways. And there was a lady and her husband with two Great Danes, and they're pretty tall. They're probably go up to about my mid thigh or high thigh, probably, I guess. They're pretty tall from the back. They're like, well, my brother has a dog now, and it's pretty big. It's like 85, 90 pounds. But a Great Dane is a little bit slenderer than my brother's dog, but probably like, I don't know, 7 or 8 inches taller, because they're a good amount taller. But yeah, they're a big dog. So you need like a lot of room for those dogs. They're not good
So
for
how was
like.
your Thanksgiving Day, Brett? How was your Thanksgiving Day? Was it good?
But they're really kind of, the Great Danes aren't very fast moving dogs. They don't really, they're kind of lumbering. And they
See,
walk.
we don't have the American Thanksgiving Day. Our Thanksgiving Day is Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have like what you've got. So you have 2 Thanksgiving days basically.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, today's Cyber Monday. So I think it's for the whole entire world. I think.
Yeah. It's like
There's like a big
they had the
sale
Black
today.
Friday and stuff,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Black Friday was started in America, and then some other countries started adopting it. Like I think Canada does it, Australia does it, maybe the UK. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I mean, I speak to a lot of American people, as you know, Brett, and they say Happy Thanksgiving Day. I said, we don't really celebrate the Thanksgiving Day here in the UK when it's
Thanksgiving has to do with the history of America, is why it was first started, and then now it's like kind of adopted into where you're thankful for what you have. Well, because like that's why I call it Thanksgiving, because you're thankful for what you have. I guess you're supposed to be thankful for like your food you eat on that day and the people you're around.
Exactly, because I mean, to be honest, people are like struggling to buy food these days, Brett. You know what I'm saying, bro? I mean, people are struggling to buy food. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting expensive. It's just crazy.
Sorry, guys, I was on the phone.
I probably spend like, I don't know, probably $15, $20 more at the store than I used to even like a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's just getting crazy. I order from Asda, which is a supermarket over here, and it's like I spend about 120 quid.
Yeah, because I try to shop at places and buy stuff that I know I'm gonna eat, and plus too, like I try to go to this one store sometimes. It has a discount, so it's like a discount grocery store. It's cheaper than, because they'll tell you right on the bill what you say on average compared to like other grocery stores. Towards the bottom of your receipt, it tells you, like, so you, like, I usually save like 20 something to $30 on it. If I spend like $30 or $40 at the store, I spend a lot. I save a lot of money. I save generally probably around about 40 something percent, as if I went to like, there's a store called Safeway or Fred Meyer's or like Target or this other international market like right by where I live. On average, I save probably around like 45% on groceries at that place. And then sometimes I do go to the international market. Sometimes I do go to Target, but not as much as I used to, because Target has gotten more expensive too. Well, grocery outlets even gotten more expensive. That's what the discount grocery store is called. It's gotten more expensive. Prices probably went up.
It's getting expensive everywhere.
Yeah.
Hi BMV, how are you?
Hi Michelle.
Hi BMV.
Hello Michelle.
Hi, shout out Mimi Jelly. Thank you, Sis Lisa.
Hi,
So anyway, that's a good chat.
Jelly.
I like those explanations. Brother Brett. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. And beagles have like the second or third best sense of smell. If we're getting back to the dogs, so it's that second or third best sense of smell out of any dog breed. But because how they go by the scent receptacles in their nose, scent receptacles in their nose.
They are. Because a dog are like that. Because I don't know if you notice, when in your family, when someone is sick, the dog suddenly sick and then they stay with you and clingy with you. Did you ever experience that? Because sometimes when I'm sick, my dog is clingy behind me, and then wherever I go, she's just like a shadow. She just turn around everywhere. If I sit down, she sit down next to me. If I lay down, she sit down. So what I did, I lay down on the floor and she's there and doesn't want to move anywhere. I said, come on, you need to go out. And you just
Yeah.
stick their head and insert to my arm, and it's just laying down there. I said, "What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?"
But
So
Australian
funny, so
Shepherds are
cute.
more of a they need more running than a lot more running than a beagle does. Like during the day
Yep,
because
yep.
they're
Our dog
a
loves.
herding breed. People use them to herd cattle, to
Yeah,
herd
because
goat,
yeah,
sheep, pig.
Australian Shepherd is originally from America.
Yeah, it's originally from America, but they call it
Here,
an Australian dog for some reason. I don't know why.
yeah, because that's
Australian
that's
Shepherd.
funny. Yeah, I noticed that too. And then you cannot breed across another breed. It should be, if you got Australian Shepherd, you need to be breed with Australian Shepherd at the same
Hmm.
time. And they are very strict here now in Australia. They try to limit it, that one, and one of the expensive dog here now. But I don't know. In some reason, a lot of dog breeder they are become fussy now, because I know that some they like to across different breed, but this time they just want to stick with same breed at
Yeah,
the same time. But I like to have a dog Kelpie cross to the Australian Shepherd, but I don't know how
yeah.
does it works,
Kelpie's
because we try to
an
find
actual
Kelpie.
Australian dog breed. There's a show on Netflix you can
Yep,
watch about Kelpies.
yep,
This guy's a famous breeder in Australia, and he breeds Kelpie.
yep,
And what they do is that they did an experience. It's called muster dogs. I think is what the show is called. And then what they do is
yep.
they
And then they can jump really, really high.
yeah. And then they
That's
they
so
bred what the
awesome.
show's about though is they bred the dogs to this guy bred a dogs and then he gave them to these herding dog trainers that like live on a farm and they use them for herding. Well, he wanted to do an experiment on this show, so they gave them to like I don't know what it is, like 5 or 6 different people. I can't remember what it is, and then um, he gave them a year to train the dog from puppies. They're like 8 weeks old or 9 weeks old, and then he wanted to see how different trainers train the dog, and then see if the training affects how the dog works and stuff. And then during the show, they show the guy had to drive. One time he had to drive like hundreds and hundreds of miles or like way up to northern Australia to give this person their dog. And then the show goes through a whole year of watching these people train the Kelpies. And then at the end of the show, they all come together, and then they each one takes their dog out on like a herding thing that they like this test they have, and then see how they do. And then what they do is they didn't tell the people that they had an untrained Kelpie that one of the guy that the I think it was the breeder or someone kept, and they wanted to see the difference between how much the natural instinct and being trained is different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
How much training actually works, and pretty fascinating. You can find it on Netflix. I watched it at my brother's, and there's like three episodes of the show.
Oh,
I think it is.
Netflix. I've
I
got
will look for. I will
Netflix.
search for that. I write it down, Brother Brett Kelpie.
And it's called
I've got
Muster Dogs.
Netflix.
Net.
So I just type that in Netflix and it's good to go.
Muster Dogs. There's three episodes, I believe. Let me look here. Episodes.
Yep.
5. Okay,
Because my husband.
there's 5 episodes.
Oh, 5. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I think. Let me see here. Does it say?
That's very cool. Yeah, that's
It
very
said
cool
5
to watch.
episodes. It's,
My husband have
4
Kelpie
episodes, I
before.
think.
Yeah, I don't really watch Netflix a lot. I only have Netflix because my mum
Yep.
watches Netflix. But I do watch some things now and
Well, at
again.
least your mom will be happy to watch Netflix.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So what you watch, Brother Jerry Boy? What you watch mostly? She likes comedy.
No, I watch comedy as well, but I like horror movies and stuff. But yeah, I'm the kind of horror. The horror. I'm a horror
I love
fan. I
horror.
like watching horror movies.
I love
movie,
horror.
yeah.
I like zombie. I like vampire, Dracula. You name
Oh,
it.
zombie movies. Oh, definitely. I love zombie
Yeah,
movies.
one love zombie movie.
I play a lot of zombie
I love
games like The Last of Us and
Yeah, I've seen
other
that.
things.
There's a
That's-
bunch of zombie games
Yeah.
like Left 4
What
Dead
do you-
was like one of the
Brett,
original
what do you
ones.
play game-wise, like zombie stuff? Do you have a PS5, Brett?
No, well, I
Not
haven't played
really.
games much lately, but I have an Xbox One X, and I still have my 360 from like 12
Yeah,
or
I've got that
14
as
years
well.
ago or whenever I bought it.
I
It
mean,
still
I have
works,
a
I think.
I mean,
Last
I
time
have a
I did.
PS4, PS5. My mum
Mhm.
bought me the PS5 for
Next year, I'm probably going to
Christmas.
get a Xbox
And I have an Xbox
I don't
Series
have,
X.
360. I have
'Cause I
three
I
know
don't have those
consoles.
games,
a
guys.
lot
I
more
don't
games
play
are becoming
games.
crossplay too. The last like probably 4 or 5 years, they made a lot more games like
You
crossplay.
don't play games, Algra. You don't play games.
No, I play games like this, brother. I'm Jerry Boy with my kids.
Oh, Candy Crush. No.
Trivia.
Music trivia,
Yeah, sports trivia.
Okay.
And we
board
play
games.
Monopoly. Oh my God.
Oh,
Huh?
Monopoly, yeah, but I haven't
We
played that
play
for years. But I used
Monopoly.
to play
Oh
it
my
sometimes
God.
as a
Yeah,
kid.
well,
When
I
we
think
play
you can.
Monopoly, my younger son, which is 10 years old, he is always upset because once you have money and you buy property and he can't buy property, he stand
Yeah.
up and said, "You make it so personal, this one, mommy." So we stop playing it. He's
I've
always
never
upset.
been. I've never been good at Monopoly. Everybody always beats me because they buy certain properties, and I'm saying, how are you always winning?
Yeah, I haven't played
Oh, I
Monopoly in
love to
years.
play Monopoly. I'm too serious to play that.
And there's so many different
My
versions of it.
husband, my daughter,
Monopoly.
You can get that on the
I
PS
love Monopoly.
They got like
Store as
Monopoly.
well.
It's like the electronic Monopoly where it has the electronic bank of a little machine, and then they have the Monopoly. It's like different cities. They have like a Seattle Monopoly. They have like a Seattle one that has like
Yeah, they got Seattle.
Seattle
Yeah, we've seen
based
that
like
one too.
theme board, and it has like Seattle themed pieces. They have like they made like sports team ones even like college ones and NFL ones at one time.
Yeah.
They're like NFL
Well,
teams
it's
where
it's
you buy
fun
certain
when
players.
you play. That's what we play because I got small kids and I try not them to play any electronics game, and then my son, before they are crazy to play Minecraft. And then
Oh,
evening
Minecraft.
discipline, I said, "That's it, enough, enough." And then they want to have Nintendo, and then they're very naughty. My husband smack it because they never listen. He said, "It's time out, time out," and they become addicted. He smashed it to the ground, and they are all shocked because that's first time ever. I said, "That's it. We're not buying any Nintendo anymore."
Mhm. Was it a
Well,
Switch or a Wii or
see,
something?
that's the thing, though. See, that's the thing, though. Technology nowadays is like mobile phones and the youngins don't speak anymore. It's like you're like across the room. They text you a message. You're in the same room. Why don't you get across and speak to the person? Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, Brett?
Because now like most kids don't even go outside anymore. You know what I mean? Because they have video game machines. They don't even go out. They don't even go outside.
See, back in the day, I mean, I sound old now saying that, Brett. Back in the day, it used to be like rounders. It used to be like outdoor things. We didn't have this like stuff you get now. We only had when did the gaming consoles come in back in the 80s? Whenever it came in, it was like it wasn't what it was like now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember getting me and my brother when we were a kid, we got our Nintendo. I remember getting it because it was the special Nintendo. I wish I still had it. My brother gave it away like years ago, but it was the bundle they only gave out in 1988. Well, it was released like a year or year and a half before that in Japan, and then it was the bundle that came with Duck Hunt, Super Mario Brothers, and the track and field game, and it came with the power pad. And the power that was only available for like about 1 month in the United States. It was available for the Christmas of 1988, and then they stopped selling the bundle. They only made so many of them.
I remember that track and field game, by the way. It was like you had to tap and you're tapping like a bitch, and it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, it had
remember that game.
a foam pad. Or no, it had like the kind of like plasticky like foam pad. It was like padded, and it was like made out of plastic, and you plugged it into your controller port, and it had
It's
dots on
calling.
it. Anybody knows it had dots on
No.
it, and you would
My
run
husband
on the
said,
dots. like one that was next to, like two were next to each other, well, that far apart.
Yeah,
Whatever, and you'd run up
exactly.
and down, and then the game had the 110-meter hurdles, a 100-meter dash, or yeah, 100-meter dash,
Yeah,
long
different.
jump,
I
and
had
triple
different.
jump.
How many different sports did it have? A couple. There was different, like, and you could run and then always that jump. I used to struggle.
Hmm. Yeah, that track and field game, you only had to jump like maybe a half an inch off the ground for it to like count as a jump if you're doing the long jump or the hurdles or the triple
Yeah,
jump. And then,
I
but
used
now you can buy those now you can buy the power pads on the internet. People sometimes they come available like on eBay to buy, because I've actually looked them up, but back in the day they were like a special one, because me and my brother, we were playing Nintendo probably like a couple years before that, but because some of our friends when we were kids had Nintendo before we did, and, in our neighborhood. And, remember one of my friends, I'd go over to his house and play like Nintendo. I'd play like Mario, and we'd play like, I don't know, whatever else game. I remember playing like Kung Fu. Remember that game, Kung Fu, where you're
oh yeah,
where you're like a little kung fu guy in a gi, and then you would go through these levels, and you would like have to kick and punch,
yeah. I remember that.
and the guy
I
would kick
mean,
like super fast.
like I'm 54 years old. I remember all that stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, and then one of my brother's friends who live in the same neighborhood, which my brother's still friends with him to this day. He's like, this is his best friend. He had a Nintendo. I remember going to his house and playing like Punch Out and some other games. And then he had the cool arcade joystick for the Nintendo. Remember that one? It was like about probably 8 inches by like 6 inches. I mean, it was called the NES Advantage, and it had the big buttons on it with the turbo, and then you
Oh
put it in
yeah.
slow with the dials, and then it had probably about like the 4 or 5 inch long joystick with the little removable ball on it, and then it was
Oh
made for.
yeah, that's right. It was like you used to play some games, and it's like in some arcades it used to be a ball thing that you used to spin.
Yeah, and then it was originally released for like fighting games. What it was for, because like it replicated kind of the arcade, 'cause it had like the two big buttons like an arcade had, then it had the little joystick. And so, but then we started using it for like the game Contra. So we use it for, because you could adjust the turbo. There's a button for turbo, and then you could adjust the dial how fast you wanted the turbo. So then
Yeah,
so, so
games
then
have
we
came a long
we
way now. It's
we
all
use like
digital.
machine guns. They would shoot like super fast or whatever the spread. And we put it on like medium speed turbo, so you just hold down the button and it would shoot or whatever. And then the regular
I
gun,
don't have any idea about
you could turn the dial up, and then it would shoot like 3 times as fast with the regular gun on like Contra. So we did that, and then it was also good for like fighting games. Because back in the day, I was and GERRYBOY were from the era where, like, in the United States, they still have some arcades, but they're not as big as they used to be. But
Yeah.
like arcades around the United States. But I used to go to the arcade and play like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter at the arcade when I was a kid, because we get an allowance. And then when my mom would go shopping, there was an arcade like by one of the places she would like to shop at. So we get dropped off there. So me and my brother would, and we'd stay there probably for like an hour playing in the arcade.
See, that's the thing though, but Brett, do you not think like the games that come out now, it's like people are like, oh no, look, there's a glitch in that, there's a glitch in this. Listen, we had like Space Invaders, Pac-Man. We didn't have any glitches with that, did we?
No, but there was cheats you could do. Like I remember there's a video game documentary. I think it's on Netflix. I don't know what it's called. There's a video game documentary about the history of like video games from the 70s. Like probably the 77 or 78 up to like whenever this is like probably 3 or 4 years ago when the documentary was made. But there was these college kids that I think it was Space Invaders or some video game. They modified it so actually the video game itself. So changed, because they were software programmers, and they changed the program in it, and they updated the game because people are getting bored of the regular Space Invaders at the arcade. So what they did is they bought a bunch of arcade machines and then put them in like their dorm, and were making money off the arcade machines. They're making, I don't know, remember, maybe it was like a few $100s a week or something, or more off these arcade machines. They bought them, but they reprogrammed some of the old Atari arcade machines and then they made them more advanced because they knew the codes on how to reprogram them. They figured out the codes to go in there and
like
modify them.
I mean, like the Grand Theft Auto. Sorry, Algra.
They go into like competitive gaming.
That was nice.
Later down the road.
Thanks for watching. Very nice. Very nice.
I can find out what that document.
Did you like it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've actually made a tune for my channel. Actually, I'm going to put up once I'm off here. But yeah, that's very nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the
Oh,
thing
that's
I
good.
do with my
I have
channel.
to go now, guys.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I tried to do workout.
It's called High Score.
Thank you very much,
watch
both
that.
of three of you,
Sorry.
for being my co-host. I need to work.
Yeah.
I have a job outside. They
That's
keep ringing
okay.
me.
Yeah.
I
You need to work.
go.
Yeah.
Maybe we continue this next time. I need to
Okay.
be sure that
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not doing take
definitely.
1, take 2, take 3.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Very interesting conversation. The Beagles, I understand something, you
Yeah.
know. And mostly, thank you for sharing your blessing with me. I think I need to take that out and give that to the public school in my kids' son, just to give them a Christmas raffle for the school.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, I'd rather to send it to them straight away because my kids' school is just only 6 minutes drive down here, and then they will be, oh, this is a good surprise.
That's probably
That
like
would be
a couple
funny.
miles or something, or like 1 kilometer, one and a half, couple kilometers drive.
Okay then. You take
Anyway.
care, Algra, my friend. You take care.
No,
and
you
I'll catch
guys should take care of yourself. Thank you so much, BMV. Thank you.
Yeah,
there.
bye,
I know
Jerry.
you're just
Bye.
silent there. I know
Thank
you
you.
Miss
won't.
Michelle, you
Brett.
might didn't talk.
Bye, everybody.
James,
Thank you
Yeah,
so
bye.
much
Bye,
for joining my
BMV.
live
Miss
stream.
Ginny. Bye, everybody in chat. I'm
Bye.
out.
I appreciate it so much. Appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you. We'll see you again, guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.